It's the Week 3 Golden T-Mobile World Championship qualifying head-to-head match play championship final between two of the premier names in all of Golden T-Mobile, Barrett Detterman, Joe Mama versus Matt Calzone on one of the most fun Golden Tee courses of all time. This is Rattlesnake Ridge. Hi, everybody. I am Chad Schrump. We are off the tee, hole number 1. That was Joe Mama, Oklahoma's Barrett Detterman, and this is Calzone. You saw him lose a heartbreaker last week to Riley Hitchcock, trying now to secure his spot in the World Championship. Here is Barrett, sniper on the way. That will get GSP, and we are off and running on Rattlesnake Ridge. Congratulations to our first two qualifiers. Matt Hansen, Riley Hitchcock. One of these players wants to join those two. This looks pretty decent. That was a tad left, maybe a click left, and it hopped. So no blood on the first hole. We'll see if either of these two can hole out on hole number 2. 1 and 2, typically the easiest to get hole outs on. We will see how we do on 2. Now that pin is in a precarious position on this green. Can't be too aggressive. There is water right behind that pin. Matt will get all the way in that sand, and we'll see what he comes up with. But first, here is Joe Mama, 3-iron. Sniper, that's left, and it's in the water. That is the worry, my friends, when it comes to hole number 2, and that is my worry, period, with Barrett Detterman, one of the game's best players, but very, very aggressive sometimes. A little too much so. Here he is off the rock, just trying to get it up on that green. That's going to be a big number for Barrett. Calzone will get a birdie. Barrett, a bogey on the sometimes holeable second hole. That is a big break. 16 holes to go, though. We will see if Mr. Detterman, Joe Mama, can come back, but he is playing one of the world's very best. Calzone puts that shot safely in. Oh, boy. And we are really off to a rough start for Joe Mama. He has clicked a cactus, and now he sits perched 4,000 feet in the air and throws a sniper onto the green. That will be for eagle. That's a good recovery. And Calzone will slide one in. Where was that last week on Volcano? Hole number 11 or 12, I believe, last week. So Joe Mama will get his eagle. And Calzone double eagles. Here he is, par 3, 3 wood. That should be GSP, 10,000. Oh my, it might be a good day for Chad Schrump here in rainy, windy, stormy Indianapolis. Golden T-Mobile World Championship head-to-head qualifying match play. Joe Mama, Calzone off to a rough start. 3-stroke lead for the great Matthew Calderone. Joe Mama will get GSP as well. Not quite as many. Joe Mama is a sensational scorer. But when it goes wrong sometimes, it really goes wrong. And he knows he's playing a player that makes very few mistakes. However, plenty of swing holes to go here on Rattlesnake. There is a chance for Barrett Detterman to come back on Calzone. We will see. Way too early to call this match, although if this was a live betting scenario, Joe Mama would be getting probably plus 1,500 odds. Here is Calzone, Maniacs onto the green, beautifully judged. That will roll out and safely stop at the back of the green. Could not do that much better. Here's Barrett. Looks like he is going for the javelin bounce, and it takes a bad one. And this is going to be one of those rounds I flat out know what Barrett is going to start doing now. We are going to see some big old numbers, and we're going to see Barrett have a little fun. Here is Joe Mama. Tries to slide that in. She says no, Barrett, not right now. And here is his Ranger from the sand, and that is good. Calzone with eagle and increases his already 3-stroke lead to now 5. This is turning into a blowout. Here is Calzone, sniper, up, slides on. That is safe. That will be a downhill eagle putt, drivable, par 4. Here's Joe Mama, his effort. Very nice, very similar shots. Calzone should be up first. He is. And he makes his eagle. Joe Mama will make his as well. The lead remains at 5. We just now, at this point, wanting to get these last 12 holes out of the way. That's too bad, too. I was really looking forward to this match when I saw what was queued up. Because when Joe Mama's playing on top of his game, it is a real difficult time trying to defeat him. That's a nice shot from Joe Mama. Here's Calzone. That is another double eagle. 2 now, if you're counting. He made the chipper sniper earlier. And now Barrett gets his first double eagle of this match. 5-stroke lead still for Calzone. No hole outs, but has played very well, very crisp. I love this hole. This is fun. This will bound violently to the right, sliding down the green, almost to GSP range. Again, GSPs will not matter in this match. If somehow, very nice. If somehow these players are tied after 18, and quite frankly, that does seem unlikely, but you never know, then we will go to extra holes. It is not decided on great shot points this year. What a great change. What a great change from our friends at IT and Andy Coleman. Going into the 9th hole, 5-stroke lead for Matt Calderone. This is drivable. HLD, Maniacs. This should bounce right, but he does not have enough oomph to get there. Barrett will do a baby slurve, cutting a little distance out, and that's too much distance. Sometimes it's just right in front of you. Just make the green and make a putt. Here is Calzone. Just misses his sand save. Can Barrett get a stroke back? This is kind of big. Here he comes. Yes, sir. That is an eagle, and it is down to 4. Would love to be proven wrong and Joe Mama to make a great comeback to make this match fun on the back 9. Here is a hole, a swing hole, if you will. 320 driver. Get there, and it does. Beautiful shot from Joe Mama. Calzone needs to match. He will go with a 310 HLD Maniacs. Does it have enough? Sure does, and that will be a long right to left putt for Calzone. Left 2, 65-footer. Calzone says you will not be getting any strokes from me on hole number 10. We will move on to the long hole 11, par 4 drivable in most cases. Barrett does not think he can get there from where he was on that tee box and sets up for the sniper, most likely from there. I have never hit from there. I do not know. Here is Calzone, probably hoping for a big bounce onto the second tier. Does he get it? He will not. He will have an uphill putt for eagle. What does Barrett have in store? 4-iron sniper, and that is no good. What an effort from Joe Mama. Has not quit on this match. Does not lose a stroke on 11. Both players will birdie. It's very rare you get a setup like that. I have seen that lately. And you typically just have to have a huge bounce. Here's Barrett going for double eagle. This needs to get up. And it does not. It does not. Tried and orbits under the bridge, the rock bridge, and just onto the green, and just comes up a hair short. What does Calzone have in store? Calzone says, no thank you. I will go all the way left. Oh boy. Now that will hit cacti and bounce to the left, and you are faced with a difficult second shot from that lower fairway. The Calzone puts this onto the green. Here's Barrett. Should make this. He typically will make something like that. He's just off right now. Guarantee you really discouraged on that front nine. That's a shot Barrett will typically make. And the lead has grown. A 5-stroke lead for Calzone, and he is now marching to Vegas. The World Championship will be held at the Palm Casino, not a casino. Don't know what that was. Barrett and I both off our games today. This needs to go, and it does. And very nice effort. GSP? Nope. Absolutely not. GSP are closed for Joe Mama. Looks like an 8-footer, but that looked more like 4 or 5. 5 holes to go. Matt Calzone will be in the Excalibur, and he will play in his 4th World Championship. Please tell me it's 4. Is it 5? It might be. Let's see. It's 4 or 5. It's early. All right, both players are in the fairway here on this par 5. A sniper in. I love a javelin here. I love clubbing down and letting that jab just barely make the green and running all the way to the hole. That's what Barrett's going to do. This will run, and it's a fun shot. And he slides it to the left. Here he goes. And that will be an eagle for both players. Now here is Calzone. This is a fun one. I like to go sometimes in that sand and throwing up a lob wedge type shot. You've got to club up one. A javelin just makes it past that fringe and kind of floats towards the cup. Can't get too cute with it, or you'll leave it short, and then you'll be playing for par. But this is probably much smarter. Here is a 3-iron sniper. And that is going to be a putt for birdie. We're almost done, friends. Almost done. Sometimes these matches get out of hand. Sometimes they're incredible. You never know what you're going to get with Joe Mama. Sometimes he is 4 or 5 better. Sometimes 4 or 5 worse. That is the game he plays. That's why he's so eccentric. He's electric, but also can make big numbers. And it's happened here, and he will be in the World Championship, I assure you. Great shot from Matt. GSP, 15,800. Whoa. 19,000. What a terrible guess. Just trying to entertain ourselves, friends, and get through this match. But if Barrett wants to make worlds, he will make worlds this year. It's going to just get past that cliff, just past the hole, and that is a putt for eagle here on the drivable 16th hole. Used to hate this hole when it came to arcade. Used to absolutely hate it. Have to do some kind of a slurve, a little cut between those cliffs. Here is an Orbits. Does it come up enough to get in the jar? No. Gravity pulls it back on the 7 sloping downhill green. Here's Barrett. That's just passed. Does it come up enough? Nope. Same thing. Both players will have an uphill birdie putt. And mercifully, we have made it, my friends. We are to the 18th hole. Matt Calzone is going to put his name on the Vegas qualifiers list. 3 of the best names in all of Golden Tee have qualified. Have you made your attempt? Have you shot your qualifying scores? Maybe you next week could be in this match. Here's Barrett trying to hole out 18. That's a good shot. So Matt Calzone joins Riley Hitchcock and Matt Hansen as the first 3 qualifiers for Las Vegas in 2025. They will be playing for a world championship in July Congratulations, Calzone. You have done it. Joe Mama will be back.